understanding the doshas is really a major way to keep your own system in balance. And this is extremely important because any imbalance in the body, in the elements, in the doshas, will easily lead to some kind of emotional imbalance. When bile is in excess, when, let's say, there is too much fire in our body, then very easily anger will come. I even had it today. I was cleaning and so moving about quite a lot, and it was relatively hot because the sun was shining. Okay, but I was not so much noticing that, and I still had like a pullover on, and somehow I started thinking about something, and I was surprised that there was quite a level of irritation on that subject somehow. Until I realized, yeah, but I'm feeling very hot also. So then very easily such more angry thoughts, they come. So I just had a glass of water, took off a pullover, and then continued cleaning. And very easily then, that anger, I could let it go. Of course, the body is not the only one responsible for any kind of anger. We are the ones who are angry. It is in our attachment, it is in our identification and all these things. But definitely, if we can keep anger a little bit under control, then the fire element will not get out of balance, and vice versa. If we can get the bile element under control, then the anger will not so easily come. With mucus, it's a little bit different. If there's too much of it, then sadness will be produced. If there's too little of it, actually it leads to a kind of emotionless state. Like you can say a person becomes very dry, really not drinking enough water basically, then that also means they will not be so much in touch with their emotions. They will not be able to sense very much what they are feeling. And if the mucus gets polluted, then it produces a feeling of disgust and depression. And this always works both ways. Any depression, any feeling of disgust will pollute the water element in the body, will pollute the mucus. And any pollution of the mucus, for example, as a result of chronic constipation or some other like digestive issue, will easily produce feelings of depression or, let's say, low energy, negative thinking, lack of self-confidence, and so on. And so then the last, but definitely not the least, is the wind element. If the wind element gets out of control, if there's too much of it, then we will easily become imbalanced. It will create fear, it will create a kind of restlessness, it will very much stimulate the speed of thought, and so then it becomes very, very difficult to meditate, which is also why, if you look in yogic practice, that getting the wind element under control is regarded as one of the main things. And so when sadhus, for example, who meditate a lot, become very particular about food, then it will be mostly there that they are going to avoid any gas-producing foods so that the wind element is not out of control, because this creates a nervousness in the nerves, quite literally, and then also from there in our brain.